think about all the positive things.
Nothing wrong with me. So even before the doctor,
almost felt like
I have these fights in my head. How long am I going to live? When are my symptoms going to get to the point where I can't function? Can I work? Can I be there for my kids? Can I be there for my wife? The hardest thing is the unknown. What does my life look like in 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Am I going to be there for my family? What is my life expectancy? I don't know how long I could live with this. My diagnosis came totally out of the blue. I went in through a routine physical, and I was told that my red blood cells and platelets were high. The doctor said you have polycythemia vera, which is a blood cancer. At that point, it came as a complete shock to me. And then I thought about going home. You know, I knew my wife, Kara, was playing with my son, and just going home and sort of telling her that I had blood cancer. I am angry about PV. I'm angry that this happened to me. I'm angry that PV could affect the way I live my life in the future. I'm angry about the mental battles that it forces me to go through. I'm angry I have PV.
Will you help me scramble an egg?
I have 2 sons, Jake, who's 7 months, and Nicholas, who just turned 5. I do definitely protect my family as much as I possibly can. Kara, my wife, asks me how I'm doing, and I say fine. She doesn't need to know how I'm feeling. It's not a good thing that I do that, but it's a defense mechanism, it's a protection mechanism for me. I experience symptoms every single day. Dizziness, headaches, cameras flashing, itching, bone pain, stomach pain. I experience that on a daily, weekly basis. I look back at my life and I did have symptoms. I remember being at the kitchen table or on the couch and going blurry. Dizziness and headaches and sweating, and you don't think to look into it anymore, you think it's a headache. I go to my dad for emotional support. He asks a lot of questions, and he does it to make sure that I'm not leaving any stone unturned in my diagnosis. My father taught me life lessons that I take to this very day and that I'm going to pass on to my kids. The most difficult part of this disease is the unknown. I want my sons to know that I love them with all my heart. I want my sons to know that life is challenging. I want my sons to know that there's so many good things about life, but it's the challenging part that defines you as a person. Kara gives me strength. She understands my mental battle, and she won't allow me to get to that really dark place. She says, look at all the good things that you have in your life. Live in the now, live in this moment. I have my family. I have a tremendous support system. So that pulls me back. I'm no longer sitting back and waiting for life to happen. And I want to make sure that I'm being proactive. For the longest time, I was not very comfortable talking about the disease. My first instinct was to keep everything inside. And just recently, I felt more comfortable talking about it. I enjoy educating people, explaining what it is. Talking about it helps my mental battles, and raising awareness helps me. It's going to be a lifelong endeavor of mine, talking to people about it. And it's not going to consume me or define me, but I have it, and I'm going to do some good with it. I've learned that I am capable of dealing with a life punch to the gut, but I have the support system and I am able to obtain the strength to deal with it. I know my story is not typical. With polycythemia vera, most people are diagnosed later in life. I don't know what the future holds. And every single minute is extremely precious to me. I have a long way to go, but I'm ready.